Wait. We made a mistake. Hey humans, welcome back to my channel. It's Emelina/Mermaid Zelda here with Nerdmaid Faith back there. And welcome back for part 2 of trying a bunch of different monofins inside of Mertailor Whimsy Tales. So today we are going to be trying the Fantasea Fin Too Whimsy Tale with probably 4 different monofins. So let's get into it and see how it goes. All right, everybody. So we have both seen this done once, I think, in like one picture.
Yes.
Of somebody somehow getting the Mahina inside the Fantasea Fin Too Whimsy Tale. So I'm kind of scared, but we're gonna do it.
Yes.
And
For the views.
do it for the views. Like, see how it is. Because I feel like so many people have the Mahina and don't want to buy Fantasea Fins.
Which is valid!
Because as amazing as they are just a wee bit pricey.
Yes.
And you keep coming out with them, and then we need the next one.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, babe, we got it in here.
Oh, it fits!
It's in here.
Oh, that's great.
Right? Okay, I'm so, like, it wasn't even hard. I had to bend, like, the fin, the tiniest bit to just get it in there.
Fine.
But that was way easier to put in there than it is to put the actual fin.
It's because it's not made of silicone,
Exactly.
that's why.
So here is this Mahina inside of the Fantasea Fin Too Whimsy Tale. And it's, like, okay. Like, obviously it's, like, kind of weird because it's not totally right, but it was easy to get in there, and it doesn't look horrible.
And it doesn't look like it's stretching out.
No,
anything.
it's not like, we're not harming our girl here at all.
Yeah.
So, which is what I was mostly concerned about, but no, it fits in here, like,
it's not stretching it out or anything.
not at all. Yay! See, this doesn't look horrible.
It looks cute.
It looks pretty decent. There's definitely a lot of extra room in here.
But I like how the spikies are still staying.
Yeah, like the spikies kind of do have, like, shape of their own.
Yeah,
yeah.
that's nice.
Yeah, I'm very interested to see how this is gonna swim. Other than a couple like wrinkles right here, which I don't think you can really see. Oh yeah, now you can see it. It looks pretty alright. Okay, obviously the Mahina does not look as good inside of here as the Fantasea 2 does, but having said that, it still looks pretty dang good. And especially in the water, I think we'll see with that footage, like it all just kind of fills out nicely and is nice and flowy. It fits in here without damaging the skin, and it was like really good. Like, I would give this 3 sea stars out of 3. Because, yeah, I'm very surprised more people don't do this. It seems like the Mahina is so much longer than the Fantasea 2, but it's really not. Like, it fits in here very, very well. It's definitely not as good as the Fantasea Fin 2, but if you already own a Mahina and you really love a Mertailor Whimsy design for the Fantasea 2, it definitely works and is an option for you. Okay, how are we gonna get this out of here?
Bend.
Yeah.
Bend and snap. Bend and snap.
I'm going to try out the original Fantasea Fin inside of a Fantasea Fin 2 skin. And surprisingly, I've never tried this before. So I don't think it's gonna be super great. It's probably gonna be quite a lot of drag. And obviously the shape is not the same. But yeah, it'll be interesting though.
A fun experiment.
Yeah, it probably won't have enough propulsion to really be super fun. But you never know. It's worth trying because a lot of us, when this one came out, we bought this one because we're like, oh, this is awesome and cool. And then freaking Mertailor is like, here's 2 more. So now we got these fins, and we want all the new pretty skins, but we have these fins. So let's see if this is like something that is an option at all. Yeah. Give it a go. Fins always look smaller in pictures. Like even this fin looks tiny, but it's really not.
Yeah,
like it's a good size.
Yeah, it's like what, 2 feet or something?
Yeah, like it's bigger than a finfun for sure. So.
100%.
Yeah. This is very sad.
Oh no. Oh no.
The original Fantasea Fin really surprised me. I thought it was gonna be like horrible and I was gonna sink and just be like drag, but it was actually totally fine. And so I would give it 2.5 sea stars out of 3. Obviously it loses a bit of points for like just being way too small for the fluke shape, but in the water I think it's gonna look kind of flowy and pretty. And I was trying to think of like, when would you ever eat this though? Because if you have...
I thought it might be if like you can't handle the weight of the Fantasea 2, maybe you've got an injury or something, and you're like, ugh, I can't do the 2, but the 1 might be a better option.
Right, and like if there's a design just for the 2, like for example, the new Myrtle Juice skin is just for the Fantasea 2, but if you have the Fantasea 1, you actually could work. And as far as looks goes, if you're taking pictures, as long as you spread out the fabric like this, it's gonna look just fine. And also if you're going on vacation maybe, and you could only take 1 monofin, but you have multiple skins and you just want to take all the skins, like that could totally be a valid option. So yeah, I was very impressed and I'm glad I tried that. I'm just gonna try the finfun monofin inside of this Fantasea 2 tail just for funsies, because I'm sure that this is a monofin that a lot of you fishes have. And it did work quite well in the Fantasea 1, as you previously saw. So yeah, we're just gonna throw it in, see what happens. It's probably not gonna be great. Okay, I got this in here, no problem. Might be a problem for the eyes.
Oh, that's weird looking.
It's like a creature. But again, maybe it'll be fine in the water, but like this monofin is not as good as the Fantasea Fin original. But it's gonna work, so you know, we'll see. Inside of this tail, it actually worked like better than I was expecting. It pretty much worked exactly the same as the Fantasea Fin 1, just not quite as much propulsion, which is to be expected. Does it look great? No.
Yeah.
Is it passable if you just have one of these skins, one of these fins, you want to go swimming? yeah, so I'd probably give this, I don't know, like 2 is too high. I guess a 1.5 stars. Like, it worked. If you just need to swim and you have this fin, you got one of these skins, you can swim in it and it's fine. Probably isn't super pretty, but
Yeah.
it worked.
The Mahina was a lot better.
Mahina was a lot better, for sure, yeah. But it did work, so there you go. Well, guys, thank you so much for watching that video. That was so much fun to make. Thank you, Mermaid Faith, for bringing your bucket of monofins. And
Oh god, I just realized I need to bring this to my car. It's gonna be so heavy now.
oh no. Yeah, that was so much fun. I feel like I got some very interesting results, and we found out that the Mertailor Whimsy tails are a lot more versatile than I originally thought. You can get away with a lot of different fins inside of these tails. I think the conclusion is none of them are going to look as good as the intended fins, but they are passable, a lot of them, and yeah, so that's pretty much it. If you want me to test out any other monofins, or if you have tried any different monofins in these tails, definitely let me know in the comments down below which monofin do you think looked the best. I would love to know. And also make sure you swim on over to Nerdmaid Faith's channel, because she tested a whole bunch of different monofins inside of her Finfolk fabric tail. So if you're curious to see which monofins work in that kind of tail too, then definitely click this video here that we made on her channel. And yeah, so subscribe, watch her video, subscribe to me, give it a like if you enjoyed it, and I will see you guys next Friday for a brand new video. Bye!